Deep breath, reset. Hello, and welcome to another episode of the Legacy Grind. And today we're going to be finishing up a league that we started a little while ago, actually last Friday. And we didn't have time really to play it yesterday. We were prepping for the RCQ today. We went to the Pastimes RCQ. It was a 32-person double invite standard RCQ. And we went 2-3. We lost in the final round to Mono, or I should say, it was Esper Life Gain with Amalia and Alendra. And then we also lost to Blue Eye Control and Black White Control. Really awesome people all day, really close games. I had a really close match with my buddy Connor Mullaney, a really good player. I was able to get there in three. And then I was also able to get there in another match with another legend. And so we went 2-3 at the RCQ. Not good enough to top eight, but for the first RCQ this season, it felt pretty good. All right, so let's jump into some legacy and let's get it going. I'm really excited. I'm going to try doing some more IRL streams going forward. I'm going to try doing some more IRL shorts. Um, I'm kind of running out of stuff to talk about on Scryfall, and I'm just tired of talking about like random cards for Commander. I want to try to like do things a little bit different, try to like be a little bit more creative with the shorts and what I do, because I love making shorts, and I I just don't think that the way I'm doing it right now is a sustainable and b very high quality content. And all I want to do is provide quality content. So got to reevaluate, what I'm doing and how I can do it better for the future. I'm just a one man runaway. I never feel like I'm dying, 'cause I know who I am. And in a life like this, yeah, you learn to live again. In a life like this, yeah, you learn to live again. Because I'm just a one man runaway. I never feel like I'm dying, 'cause I know who I am. And in a life like this, yeah, you learn to live again. In a life like this, yeah, you learn to live again. Yeah, going through a tough time right now. I'll be honest. I call my mom the Goblin Matron, and she's in and out of the hospital. Um, been struggling for a while, so it's hard to stay positive, but it's all we can do in these times, you know. When life gets hard, we have to be more resilient, and it's important for us to try to focus on the positive. Well, nobody is playing a Legacy right now, and definitely not 0-3 Legacy. Interesting. I wonder. Oh, as I say that. All right, and away we go. I would like to play first. I like this hand a lot. Let's try it. If you go turn one vial, this is the highest long-term yield. Lackey is the most explosive start. The issue is if they kill our lackey or they counter our lackey, then the vial does nothing. Okay, they're going to surveil. Thoughtseize. Sure. They take the matron. They take the snoop, so respect for the combo. Very interesting. Take up my vial. Play this tapped. Yield. I'm going to click through their turn just in case they have a way to instant speed kill my vial. I don't want to be F6'd. Activate. Put the lackey into play. Swords. Bowmasters. Bowmasters is fine. Go to mine. This will go to 2. I would like to shock myself. Matron. Matron will tutor. We have a lot of options here. We can grab Bombardiers. We can grab another Snoop. We could grab a Muxus or a Ringleader. I mean, with the Lord, I kind of like grabbing Broadside. Even if they deal with the Vial, we can still cast it. I like Broadside. Pass it over. Do this in their end step. Overlord's fine. They're digging for Solitude. A Johnny. A Johnny gets picked up. No attacks. End step trigger in response. I'd like to activate. Yes, I would like to put in this Horde Master. Go to my next turn. Untap, file trigger. I was going to go to 3. Play Snoop. Cavern on top. Activate Vial. Put a Broadside into play. Go to combat. Declare attacks. Attack like this. Do I want to trade with my matron or do I want to just deal them damage? I think I'd rather just deal them damage. They can keep their Harbinger on top is pretty cool. Damage is good. They go to 9. Let's see what they can do. Johnny's fine. Second and Johnny's not fine. They flip it. They can never 0 because they don't have a red permanent, but they can definitely 0 just to make a dude. I mean, I have Snoop. I don't understand. This is their value line. I would not like to tick up. Activate Vial, yes. Put the Harbinger into play. No response, yes. I would like to put a Kiki Jiki on top. Tap the Snoot to target the Snoot. 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 And now we can tap to target the Harbinger. Actually, we could just grab Bombardiers, go to combat and attack. Don't even really need to do anything else, but yeah. We have lethal a couple different ways. Okay, so it's Orzhov control with Overlords and a Johnny's. Pyrokinesis. I don't even know if I want to play Leyline, but if they're playing Solitude, we're going to want Leylines. Trashmaster's not good in this matchup. I don't even know if you can hear me. This mic is so far away. Trashmaster's not the greatest in this matchup. Neither is the Battle Cry or the Crater Maker. Honestly, they're probably going to bring in stuff for the Vials. I guess we get to play one. Play a Crater Maker. Try it like that. Far over the misty mountain cold, from valleys deep to caverns old, we march away through the break of day to find our long forgotten goal. The pines were roaring on the heights. The winds were moaning in the night. We march away through the break of day to find our long forgotten gold. The pines were roaring on the heights. The winds were moaning in the night. We march away through the break of day to find our long forgotten gold. The pines were roaring on the heights. I'm so sorry. I just love that song. So they're going to get 4 energy. They have 6, so they can jump 2 more things. The second guide and the pride. This is a bajillion damage in the air. Yeah, I don't think this is our game to win. But we can do what we came here to do. I mean, I trust that there's Solitude in the deck. That's one of the things that I think is like very obvious, is the fact that they have Solitude. We just haven't seen one yet. Show us lethal. All right, game 3. Leyline was bad there. We probably just want to have the stuff that we usually have. Pyrokinesis would have been good. I agree with that. Trash Master's a Lord at the very least. Trim a Vial. I'll trim the Trash Master. I guess the Crater Maker is probably worse than the Vial. Let's try it. We're on the play. I mean, we have turn 1 Lackey into Muxus. Let's see if they have a Swords on one. Like to pay 2, yes. Get a Lackey down. That works too. Can't really attack. I can play the Wasteland and waste their Caracas. Not attack. Swords? No, Pride. So now they're really not going to ever let this Lackey get through. Oh, Ancient Tomb is amazing. Tomb is going to let us go. Harbinger. No response, yes. I'd like to put a Skirk on top. This will let us hardcast our Muxus next turn. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pretty sure I counted right. No blocks. They're going to get 2 more tokens, which puts them at 6-8. All right, so we go mountain, tap, skirk. Then we go tap, red, sack this for a red, sack this for a red, sack this for a red, Muxus, no response, Lackey, Matron, Harbinger. So we're going to go we want the Harbinger to happen last, so we're going to put it in the stack first. Yield to all. So if I go, I don't think I can win with the combo. I think I have to kill their stuff. Yes. I can grab munitions. I can grab double broadside. Does that even do it? I don't think so. So I can go tutor first, snoop to my hand, and then I can put something on top that I can cast. I can put something in my hand. I have a land I can play tapped next turn. That'll give me possibly 6 the following turn. We go to 9 if we tap the Ancient Tomb no matter what. So we'll draw both the cards that we tutor. This needs double pips, which we don't have right now. So 1 goes to our hand. Oh, this is rough. We have the Pashalik Bonds. So we grab. I think Snoop is too slow. But we can set it up. We can go Snoop. Yes. Sling Gang. We'll do Snoop Harbinger. That can only be cast. We'll pass. This is not looking good. Hey, what's up, Primetime? How you doing? Hey, I appreciate you dropping in. Thank you so much for being here. That means the world to me. Yeah, we're grinding. There's good patches and there's bad. We're definitely in the middle of one of those rough patches in life, but that's why we play. So I appreciate that. Thank you for dropping in. I hope you're having a beautiful day. I send you all the good vibes. All right. Lass's lens gonna fall out. They know that I have the Snoop, so they're gonna take the Snoop. Oh. And now they can flash it back. Sacking a cat. Name the Pashlik Mons. And I put a Harbinger on top too, which is interesting. If I would have put a Um, Slinging on top. Maybe we could have raced, but now I'm just super dead in the air. Not having access to a chain whirler is tough. Also, I feel like sometimes pyrokinesis could just be pyroclasm. It wouldn't be as good in all the situations, but I mean, in these games, I definitely just wanted pyroclasm. I guess it would have hit our own stuff, so maybe Iroh's demonstration. I'm not sure. Yeah, it's a tough spot. Definitely a tough spot. I'll put the ringleader on top for a moral victory, but we died to flyers this game. At least they're back at 20. They jump another dude, and that's 6 in the air. GG's opponent, really well played. All right, let's keep going. All right. So what I'm learning about this deck is that we definitely need to work on the sideboard. Also, I think that we also need to work pretty heavily on, what our main deck configuration is, what our game plan is, because as you can see, we are 0-4 in this league. I was testing some stuff. It wasn't like the greatest. Oh, come on. View deck. Okay. So right now what I could do, I would cut Pyrokinesis and Chalice Void Mirror for Pyrokinesis would probably just become Iroh's demonstration. Chalice of the Void is, I guess Chalice is decent because we have Ancient Tombs. Void Mirror is okay, but it's not the greatest. It's decent against Force of Will and Free Spells specifically, but doesn't have like that big of a swath. Blood Moon is not something I ever bring in because I'm so all in on being Rakdos. I don't know. Also, the meta's probably shifted away from Vials. I love playing Vials. It's one of my favorite cards to play. One of my favorite cards to use. I mean, like when your opponent has counter spells and you have an Aether Vial, it feels great. But like we saw in that match, sometimes your opponent just has Bowmasters. I'll take the play. Okay. Sounds great. We need a couple things to go right, but I mean that's magic. So we're gonna go turn 1. We don't want to expose the cavern to a wasteland. Let's get the vial down. Force is a force of will if they have it. If they don't, then I know that they don't have force of will. Ponder's fine. This looks like Through the Breach or some kind of blue like combo deck. Show and tell maybe. Trigger. No response. Yes. Matron's decent. Cavern. Goblin. Okay. Snoop. Another vial on top. Pass it over. go to the end step. Play his Sylvan Library. Activate Vial. Put a lackey into play. Go to my turn. Trigger the Vial. Yes. Then I'll go Ancient Tomb, tap, and a red. Play the Matron. No response. Yes. Grab Muxus. Go to combat. Attack. I guess we shouldn't have attacked the Snoop because this could have flipped a Harbinger. We could have just won this turn. Put the Muxus into play. No response. Oh, Jesus Christ. Bog you. I guess we do just win this turn. Bog you. Double Sling Gang. Yeah, and then I sack each of them for 2. So this is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. Jesus. Okay, so let's go to boards. We saw basics. So Blood Moon doesn't do anything. Void Mirror, Chalice probably don't do anything. I mean, Void Mirror stops counter spells. I don't really know what they're doing, if I'm being honest. I saw blue, green, Ponder, Sylvan Library. There's probably only one deck that plays those cards, and I'm guessing it's Control. We saw blue cards, so we should bring in red Elemental Blasts. I mean, I guess we saw blue cards, so Vial's really important. Trash Master, probably not so much. Same thing with Crater Maker and Sting Scourger. I'm guessing they're playing some kind of Control. So we're going to board like they're playing Control. Turn 1 Lackey. All of our stuff gets countered, though. We have nothing on 2. I mean, if we hit 3 and 4, I think we do pretty well. We go 1, nothing on 2, 3, 4. We could also hit a Snoop off the top, which would be huge. Okay, so they do play non-basics, like we expected. Okay, there's the Ancient Tomb, so we do have something to do on 2. Mountain, Lackey. This is going to get forced, but then we get to play Bombardiers on 2 and just Sling Gang on 3. Ponder's exiled. That's good. Play Trop, hold up Counterspell. Play Tamio, hold up Brainstorm. Okay, I see. Second Bombardiers is pretty sweet. Ancient Tomb, Bombardiers. If it resolves, it resolves. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Menace is sweet because that means the Tamio can't bounce. Interesting, it did resolve. Okay, so we're going to go to combat and attack with the Bombardiers. They had to use the Ponder, so that maybe they don't have enough cantrips to find lands sufficiently. We could expect that they... Oh, never mind. We're stuck on lands. To be fair, if they have lands to play, that's good for us. They do have a Ponder. Ponder could find another Ponder. Second ponder or crack the clue flips the Tameo. That's good. But now I can attack the Tameo. And go to mine. A third Bombardiers. Anti-Sobble, I'm going to show you this. Do I even need to do anything besides just play these Bombardiers? Well, I want to have something to sack, so let's go this. Harbinger. This does play their own days, which is huge. No response, yes. I'm going to have 5 mana next turn and then 6 the following. Just grab Ringleader maybe. More fodder. And just hardcast Muxus could be really good. Hardcast Muxus is pretty good, so let's just do that. We'll go to combat. Attack you. Okay. Trigger, I would like to throw the Bombardiers at you. Or your Tameo. Ping you for 1. Pass it over. Is this blue-green control? I'm confused on how they're winning the game. Maybe they're banned when they haven't seen any white sources yet. I could see that. We're going to show you a Sling Gang. We're going to pay 2. Get the Sling Gang down. That's fine. Then we're going to go to combat. Hey, what's up? Appreciate you dropping in. Thank you for being here, Evil Dead. Good to see you. Yeah, we're playing Legacy. I've never actually seen my opponent's deck playing blue-green control. I mean, like, the blue control shell I've seen before, but the way they're doing it is interesting. Combat attacks. Attack with the Bombardiers. Blocks and damage. Hey, what's up? Play either Vial or Cavern Souls? We play Cavern and Vial, actually. If you rewind just a little bit, Jerry, you get to see that we, game 1, just stuffed them with Cavern and Vial and Lackey and Muxus. It was amazing. But appreciate you dropping in, Jerry. I hope you have a beautiful day. Thank you so much for being here. I think I'm going to throw this Sling Gang. Cancel. This. Target. Sack. Deal them 6, put them to 8. Flashing Caudal, draw a card. Go to theirs. There's got to be a reason for green besides Caudal, right? I mean, I guess we saw it. It's library. If they flashed in 1, I have to assume they have a second one. Oh, Uro's a good read. Hell yeah. That's a really good read. I didn't even think about Uro. Oh my god. Cavern. Goblin. Okay. If this resolves, I just get to throw it with the Bastronaut or the Bombardiers. Uncounterable Muxus, question mark? Hardcast Subtlety. Echoing Truth to Bombardiers. That's fine. See, if I would have played double Bombardiers, then their Echoing Deeps would have got me. Play the Muxus. Muxus triggers. Do they have a Stifle? Don't fall asleep Legacy at all. Oko? Oko's banned, sadly. I mean, not sadly. Fuck Oko. But yeah. No, Oko's also a really good read, Jerry. I agree. I didn't think about those cards. Okay, they're gonna kick a consign. That's fine. I'll yield to all this. They can kick it as many times as they want. Now I can go double Bombardiers next turn. If I draw another Ancient Tomb, I can go triple Bombardiers next turn. 2, 4, 6, 8. Oh my god. We won a match! A singular match! Wish they make a card that does what Name Sticker did, being a huge ritual on a goblin body without being obnoxious, unmechanic. I agree. 1000%. Yeah, also Druids. Ooh, that's another really cool deck. So let's go to okay, so that wasn't the greatest. So let's go back to the deck and see what we could do to make it better. Okay, so this is Energy Monday, Legacy Burn, Flex Slot Legacy, Clipboard deck 2. So this is the deck without cavern, or without vials, leaning just on caverns. I mean, I just really like the ability that Vial gives you to double spell every turn. I mean, I like having access to Brother's Head End. Dampening Sphere and Chalice are good. Pyroblast, Brother's Head End, Pyrokinesis, Leyline. The sideboard feels better here. 1 Bombardiers is insane. I mean, I'd be willing to trim so much other stuff. Trim the second Trawler. Trim the 4th Snoop. Creator Maker Trash Master. I like Horde Master. So that makes it 62. I don't like playing Port. I think we should only play 3 Wastelands. Hey, what's up, Derek? Appreciate you dropping in. Yeah, Legacy Goblins. 1000%. Ancient Tombs. We can play 3 Ancient Tombs, 3 Wastelands. That gives us 61. This is like almost identical to it. Oh, I appreciate you. Yeah, we had to get a haircut. I haven't cut my hair in 3 years. It was super long for the longest time. And it wasn't drying. Like I would get out of the shower and it'd be dry. It would be wet for like 3-4 hours, and it was choking me in my sleep. And I had long hair for long enough, and I kind of missed my short spike. Yeah. Oh my god, it was constantly getting pulled on when I had it up in a bun. Like it's crazy how calm everything feels now with my hair not constantly being pulled. But I appreciate you. Thank you. That means a lot. When you get a haircut, you're always scared that it's gonna look like crap. And I kind of missed I don't have any stuff in it right now to like make it spiky, but I kind of missed it. It was choking you. Your hair might be haunted. That's a good one. Thanks, Chris. Appreciate you dropping in, bro. I appreciate you dropping in, you legend. I hope you have a beautiful day. Okay, so we can go 3 munitions, but like black sources, right? We only have 7, 11. 11 black sources. I mean, I kind of feel great about this. This feels much better. Let's go to some practice leagues to see how we can do. Legacy best of 3. Four Bombardiers, 3 Wasteland, Horde, Pyroblast, Dampening Sphere, Brother's Head End. I guess we could play Arena of Glory instead of Wasteland. That might make our sources a little bit better. I feel like the older you get, the less you care. It's actually about you and not about everybody else. 1000%. No, I agree. I started growing my hair out 3 years ago, and it was fun, and definitely it's crazy how different people treat you when you look different. But yeah, now I'm at the point where I'm just like, you know what? I want to just feel okay, and the hair wasn't helping me feel okay. So whatever I got to do. I feel like I want two Kiki Jikis, but maybe there's not room. Sucks when you could win, but it's stuck in hand. I agree 1,000%. That's almost the reason to play like a Krenko or something. You wink with the Asian dudes list yet? Or at least the inspiration of. Yeah, let me see. I know you dropped it in the Discord. Let me open that up real quick. Because I'm curious how many of those cards I have. Um. mhm. Okay, so we have a bunch of decks here. Is it this one? Yeah, Torch Courier. I think it's this one. I mean, this list looks amazing. They don't play Arena of Glory, but they play Tomb Wasteland. They're on 3 and 3 as well. Let's see if I can export it. The sideboard looks fucking hot. I just don't have those cards yet. Legacy at deck, import from this legacy, and we'll do Garruk as the picture. I don't know how we don't have Earwig Squads and Grenzos. Badlands are Blood Crypts in our lists. Moria Marauder. Whenever an orc or a goblin you control deals combat to player exile top of your library, you may play the card this turn. Oh, that card's hot. Torch Courier gives the Warden Instigator haste. I mean, this hand, oh, and they play Simeon. That's pretty sweet. I guess Simeon allows them to, also the Vial allows them to put the torch into play and then immediately activate it on the Warren. So Moria Marauder, let's cut that. Torch Courier. I don't want to cut that. Let's see if we have any copies. Oh, I can't spell. Torch Courier. No. Warren Instigators. Haven't seen that guy in forever. Yeah, I was playing it. I was playing a bunch of them in Modern. It's just extra lackeys. I also think that if we just cut the Wastelands, we have the ability to play. If we cut the Wastelands, we have enough mountains where we might as well just play Arena of Glory. I'm gonna even cut a fetch land for Blood Crypts, and then we play Arena. Three arenas, 3 tombs. Cut all the fetches. Mountains. I guess, what are other mountains that are red and black? It's just that, right? It's going to show me all the mount cards, but that's not what I want. 1, 2, yeah. So 4 mountains. Oh, they don't play. This list doesn't play. So fetch lands are better if you have bad lands because you're not taking as much damage. But if I'm fetching for a Blood Crypt, that's just an extra point that I'm taking towards my own mana base. I'm already playing Ancient Tomb, so I'm going to try to minimize as much life loss as I possibly can. Also, there's no real reason to play fetch lands, right? I could just replace those lands with the mana sources that I need. I'm losing out on some deck thinning, but the selection really doesn't change too much, especially if I'm not playing Snoop and like caring about what's on top of my library, which is a huge reason to play fetch lands. Is you're playing Snoop and then you play a fetch, and if you like the card that's on top, you don't fetch. If you don't like it, you fetch, and then you even grab a Surveil, and then you have another look at the top card. Because we don't play that, I just don't think that it's really worth it. Like, I could play Snoop as like a value card. Like, we could go 1, 2 Snoops in the main. How many lands? 19 lands. Count the Simians and the Vials as mana sources. So we have 26 lands, but not really, because these cost mana. So 22 by itself. Go up to the full 4 Blood Crypts. Cut Torch Couriers. I just want to test. So let's cut the Torch Couriers. We have the full 4 Lackeys and the 4 Skirks. 2 Snoops. We could trim. I like 3 Muxus. Trim a Ringleader for a Sling Gang. And this is just how easy it is, Kiki, to play the combo. You just put in 1 Kiki-Jiki, like 2 Harbingers. 2 Kiki-Jikis is cool. The issue is, like, if you're top decking and you have a Kiki-Jiki and you get it in play, then you top deck another Kiki-Jiki. Of course, that's like bad because they're legends. However, I just think that like we want to limit as many like 4, 5s, and 6s that we can, and all of these 4s are like super important. Whereas, oh come on, Muxus, go away. Maybe a couple Oliphants. Oh, Oliphant's good. Yeah, like if we just don't do this, have this, have the 4th Instigator, Sting Scourger, Battle Cry, Horde Master. $61. We can cut the Earwig squads, cut the Grenzos. So Earwig squad is basically surgical. So we can try surgical. Or, you know, instead of surgical, we could play extirpate, but that costs a black pip, which we usually don't have. The other card was a Grenzo. Grenzo could be Graveyard. I like Bolt. Let's just play more Bolts. Do we have 1 here? We don't have those Bolts. Okay. 1, 2, 2. Yeah, so we got 3 Pyroblast / Reb, 3 Bolt, 2 Macabre, 2 Surgical, 2 Ghost Vacuum, 3 Munitions Experts, 7 black sources total. I guess 8. 8 black sources total. 9 if you count the Trawler. Let's trim a mountain then. This means you have 21 lands. All right, let's test it. I'm excited. Thank you for reminding me, Derek. I totally would have forgotten. Let's try it out. Probably only gonna get to play a couple. Oliphant is interesting. I don't think I have any, but for next time, what? 1000%. Also, if you want to be a part of the Goblins Discord, the gathering of the Goblins, you should subscribe to the Patreon. It allows you to get into even the free tier allows you to get into the Discord. It's another new feature. We just set up a Patreon. If you want to support me and help me go to these tournaments that I'm going to, I try to go to all the NRGs and some of the local RCs. If you want to see me there, I always try to record, videos and shorts while I'm there. If you want to see my magic journey, go help me by supporting me on the Patreon. It's so weird trying to ask for that stuff, but I have to do it. Put a skirk back. This is fine. Cavern, Goblin, Lackey. What does this do? What does this deck do against sneak attack? It depends. Are they putting in an Emrakul? Then we die. They putting in, it depends what they're doing. We could potentially, if we go turn 1 Lackey, we could potentially hit a Muxus and then just kill them or have enough creatures to sack. I've had that happen before where I have enough permanents to sack to the Emrakul. I tank the hit and then I kill them on the crackback, which is pretty awesome. Second Instigator is not really great. Let's go to combat first. Attack. Damage is good. Trigger's good. Put a ringleader into play. This ringleader is going to trigger. All right, all we grabbed is Sting Scourger, but that means that all these bad draws are not on top of my library anymore. Now I can go Cavern on Goblin as well. Red and red. Instigator. Boom. Pass it over. So we have a lot more damage next turn. And by a lot, I mean 5 damage. They go to 14. The issue is they're going to go straight to Karn mana if they play into the Cloud Post. Nexus is also really good. Fleshraker. Best case scenario is if they play a creature, we can just bounce with a Sting Scourger. I was curious since the sideboard doesn't really have anything for non-blue combo. Yeah. No, there's definitely a lot of holes in our matchup spread, but we fill in a lot of those gaps by just being fast and having a very efficient game plan. We're Lackey into Muxus, Lackey into Muxus, and a lot of that will win us games. They're going to exile our Lackey, but we have an Instigator. So they're going to have to chump it with the spawn. This also means that they didn't get to scry and draw with that, which was huge. I guess I can just go. If I go Sting Scourger, I can unsummon. I guess we get the Ancient Tomb. I can't double spell no matter what. I guess that's not true. If I go red, colorless, Sting Scourger. Worst case scenario, I can pay for. No, I can't pay for it because I don't have access to a red pip. So Sting Scourger is going to unsummon the spawn. Then I'll go to combat. Declare attacks. Like this. Blocks. Damage. First strike. Put the broadside in. Normal damage. Put the Instigator in. And it'll pass. So if I need to, yeah, it's going to be interesting. 3, 4, I guess 4, 5, 6 mana total. So we attack for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The Sting Scorcher's dead. We throw, so 8 puts them to 7. We throw the Ringleader for 6. We're 1 short of lethal. Ring is a good call. I could see Ring. 1 ring? 1 ring does buy them time. Let me go invite to server, copy. Pull this over here, open the Patreon, make sure that the link is up to date. Karn is fine. F6. Oh, you absolute legend. Okay. Karn down tick, grabbing something. Okay. Interesting. What did they grab? Ballista. So they're going to try to untap. If I draw 1 creature, I think I win. Okay. Let's go to combat. Can we be safe about this? How are we safe about this? We can go. So let's make sure that we count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 plus 6 is 14. They're at 15. So we can't kill them. They can grab a ballista, play the ballista. They can shoot all 3 of these if I throw my ringleader. I have no other source of damage. Yeah, I kind of just got to play through what they have. So we're going to go attack Snoop Doggle, attack Karn, attack Snoop Doggle, attack Snoop Doggle. Attacks like this. So these triggers are all good. Damage happens. I'll play this tapped. So if they have 4, I guess 6 would only be 3. I think we just throw as much as we can. They go to 3. Depends what land they play. Sure, they're going to gain 3. This means that they have 7 mana, which still doesn't change the math. I guess they can always dust. That's probably an out. Let's see. Oof. Okay, so they have enough mana to uptick, play at X's 2, downtick on an instigator, block the other one. Or they could just go ping, ping, and kill it. I mean, to be fair, this is a reason to be playing Void Mirror. We can counter all their spells if they don't have any, like, colored mana. The issue is that Planar Nexus makes colored mana. Okay, they're at 6. And now they can downtick to ping the other instigator. Still keep the Ballista. Uptick the Karn. They did not uptick the Karn, but I got a land, so it's not looking good. It's not looking good, but that's how it goes. Oh. This deck seems sweet, though. I mean, one of the reasons that I enjoy playing the Snoop combo in Legacy is because I feel like Goblins sometimes, especially if you're all in on being aggressive, can be a little bit one-sided. Or sorry, one-dimensional, I should say. And so I like having different facets and different like options. So in the Snoop combo build that I have, we play not only the Lackey Muxus in Con, but we also play Snoop Harbinger, and on top of that we play Bastronaut and just Ringleader for like value and aggressiveness. So like we have so many different things we can fall back on if our main 2 game plans aren't there. But I mean, if you just draw a bunch of lands, there's not really much you can do at all in any matchup. But we got really close. If we went all for their face, they would have been at 1. But then they could Karn, downtick, grab Lattice, and immediately lock us out of the game. So we had to mess with the Karn first. I know they're gonna grab a Lattice, so I'm feeling pretty dead. Yeah, ignoring Karn would be fine if you're playing Modern, right? But like we're playing Legacy, they have all the tools in the world. All right, put it on the stack. Boom. Congrats. All right, game 2. All right, we just got to go stupid fast. We know what they're doing. All of these cards are dead. But last bolt, munitions, vacuum, surgical, and fairy macabre. The best ones could be munitions and lightning bolt, just giving me some reach, but I don't think it's really gonna happen, honestly. I think it's better just to try to like do our main game plan, game one. Just try to go from there. Far over the misty mountain cold. I can't hit those notes. I used to be able to. Oh, oh, oh. Okay. Let's see if they have the dismember. Yeah, this hand's what we call all in. If the lackey doesn't live, we're kind of in trouble. But okay, opponent, show me what you got. Show me what you got. To be fair, we put a ringleader into play with our lackey, and we had two Warren instigators, and none of that really did anything. They have the tapped outpost again. Go to mine. All right, let's go to combat. Do you have snuff out or something? This one. This one. Yeah, exactly. What is Forge going to do? Portable hole? Sometimes the Muxus does whiff, and sometimes this happens. I'll play a mountain, sack a goblin, sack the token, play the Pashlik. Each of the goblins is 2 now. So this is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15. All right. To be fair, this is my favorite thing to do in combo mirrors, is just to be like, here's my lackey. And they're like, fuck. They're like, I don't want this to happen. And I'm like, no, 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 no. It's okay. Nothing bad's going to happen. You're going to be totally fine. It's going to be okay. Don't worry. All right, Cave Desert Gate. Play a lackey. So this is 17 now. Combat. We'll play it safe. We'll attack with everything that we want, that we're okay with dying. I guess even the Pashlik is fine. Blockers, damage. Boom. All right, game 3. Well, yeah, so they are dead. I just didn't want to like overextend into something that I didn't anticipate. If I could leave back the ones that were important, I wanted to. Oh, okay. Oh. Okay. Last game, then I'm gonna crash. I really appreciate y'all being here. Yeah, so the streaming schedule is standard on Mondays, Pioneer on Tuesdays, Wednesdays is Pauper, then Thursdays is Modern, Friday is Legacy, unless there's an RCQ, then we're prepping for the RCQ on Saturday. Then after the RCQ on Saturday, if there's an RCQ, then we play. So Friday night is Legacy. It wasn't this week because I was at an RCQ on Saturday. Saturday's usually a do whatever I want stream or a challenge run. trying to get like a decent finish in a challenge. So that's basically the schedule. And then Sunday is basically a whatever I want stream. Sunday fun day, you know. Sometimes we do brawl, sometimes we brew up commander, just a bunch of different fun things. And that's what we do every week. I stream every single day, 10 o'clock p.m. CST. It's a lot of fun. I'll keep this. Bottom battle cry. Cavern. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Cavern Goblin. Lackey. Pass it over. Do they have the dismember? Go to 16. Go to 16. Oh. They might not even have dismember. Karn on turn 2. Same thing, grab my walking ballista. All right, let's do it for the one time. Upon grab walking ballista, and then I'm gonna top deck of Muxus. Mycosynth Lattice. They don't think I can kill them? Combat. Attacks everything at you. Blocks. Damage. Ability, I'll put this Pashlik into play. Then I would like to sack the lackey, kill your Karn, ping your face. We have to play a Blood Crypt not like next turn, so that we can get the Arena of Glory done. So they have 6 mana, they play the Lattice. This probably means they have a second Karn. This is 6, that puts them to 10. I can throw. It's not enough. So let's play this tapped. Play this. Red. Colorless. So we have a Lord. I think this is putting them to 5. Mana can go away. Oh, that's a great point because it doesn't stop me from attacking. I didn't think about that. That's a great point, Evil Dead. 10. I can throw the Pashlik Mons to draw a card. Puts them to 5. And I get to ping them. I have a Matron for next turn. I'll pass. I can even haste the matron. 1/1/1. I can haste matron or another lord. They probably have bridge. I mean, if they didn't have bridge, I don't know why they wouldn't have grabbed. I guess they had too many cards in hand. I would assume that if they play card, they play bridge. And that is one of those cards that I'm like, oh, they have to play it. Same thing with liquid metal coating, as well as for me, spell skite was such an important card when a million years ago had I used to carry two decks. I used to carry my goblin deck, and I used to carry every other deck. They play stock up because they can filter. What? They're looking for untapped land Karn. I mean, I think I still get there after that, though. Oh, Blue Post. What's the I actually I've never seen this deck before then. Blue Post. I also thought it was Mystic Forge. They played all the colorless cards all game. All right, 6 colorless mana. They stock up into Alright, opponent. Let me have it. Come on. Kozlik's command. Exile Bombardiers. Sure. Oh, this is a big mana control deck, but Forge is more fast combo. That makes sense. So I'm gonna play this Ancient Tomb. I'm gonna go red, this, Matron. I guess if they play blue spells, they could have Force of Will. Probably should have caverned it then. No response. Trigger. Go grab another Bombardiers. Bomba. Oh, okay. So that's interesting. They can't use Force of Will right now. All cards are colorless. Oh, that's right. I'm so dumb. Very dumb. Good game, opponent. Really good game. Okay, so I like those changes. Legacy Goblins by Jackie Conklin. I mean, I like it. The deck seems really sweet. So we're gonna have to play that more next Friday, 1000%. Okay, so Ugin's in Blue Post, but it's not in Mystic Forge. That's interesting. Good to know. Well, I really appreciate y'all dropping in. Thank you so much for being here. If you enjoy Goblins content, if you enjoy listening to me ramble, hit like and subscribe. Easiest way to support the channel. And it's free. If you want to do more support the channel, $1 a month gets your name right out on every stream. And we have a couple awesome members at the Patreon level. Let me read them out real quick. We got the Real TUCU. We got Adam. And we got all the free members. Thank you all so much for signing up for the Patreon. It really means the world to me. And I'm going to read off the members on the YouTube before we go. From the top, Alpha Ronan, Tim's Top Decks, Elias Sutter, The Darth New, 80 Y100K, Jared Munsterman, and Enon, Riberio, Cypher 777, The High Rumpus, AJR, Beam Rhyme, Gorvisker, Sliver of Nope, Scott McIntosh, Javier Hulo, Valeroth, Yorminger, Terrieth, Nito Burrito, Trucker Philosophy, The Green Ranger, Stanton McCain, and you. Thank you so much for watching. It really means the world to me. If you want to see more Goblins content, I'll be back here tomorrow at 10. And till next time, I hope you have a beautiful day. Stay hydrated and peace.